Um, yeah, so Warframe shit, I guess. I don't know. Since I last played, what's happened? We've threw Necros in the helmet, got the Astilla Prime. Thank you, Hazmat. I've been enjoying that. Evidently, Dave will be joining us. Um, we can switch the stream to the right thing. I've had my daily dosages of caffeine, so yeah. Got the Mirage Prime. Almost died getting synthesis targets with it because, yeah. Did not remember how low a health she had.
Everything in orders, operator? Is
Um,
that a pun? I will attempt to bypass
I'll be
response.
back in a few minutes, I guess. Okay. Call dealt with. Now, other call.
Hello.
Hello.
Get pulled somewhere?
Phone call.
Yeah.
At least it didn't happen mid-session.
Well, I decided to just start running some random um relics, and the second relic someone actually used something that I needed, so that's awesome. Saves me an
Oh,
Aya.
yeah, that's a good thing. Don't mind me while I just quickly switch you back to the correct audio profile. As I quickly realized you didn't sound right. Again.
Oh, was I drunk?
No, your voice was just pitched very wrong, and it bugs me a lot because normally I run on my num 1 because my headphones are quiet, so it just boosts the audio. But when I
Mm-hmm.
listen to music, I switch it to the default general because it gives a better sound to the music.
Okay.
And I just had forgotten to switch it back. Oh yeah, it's a
Always
new
a
week, isn't
pleasure.
it?
As of yesterday.
Coming up next.
I'm
You
getting
are a
better.
true hunter. Where
I'm
would the
going to see
Empire
Samaris
be
because I
without
remembered.
you?
Well done.
I can see you are hungry. The multitude of creatures, hunter. This target is my current of the sanctuary, and I
Yes, I can
await your
find this beam
contribution.
for you, Samaris.
Check last while you're there. I'm not sure if there's a reset time yet, but
Uh,
Good fortune, Tenno.
3
if you've
days,
already
so
left.
yeah. No, I'm still
Okay.
there.
Okay, so yeah, do a quick check on his elements then. If it's 3 days, that means he just reset today.
Yeah, not seeing anything. Highest 33%.
Okay.
Uh, okay, brain. What should I work on first? It is 5:30. I should probably work on those synthesis targets first because they'll reset on the daily, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I should get those out of the way first. And I should not do that with Mirage. Because Mirage is just the best thing to fight stuff with at rank 4.
Well, I mean, your best options are ones that will actually cause the enemy to stop moving, because that way you don't have to bother going to your gear wheel and pulling out one of the things that freezes the target.
There's a thing that does that?
There's multiple abilities that do that.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Operator,
I was just
the
chasing them around the
symptoms
room.
are not working in my treatment.
Like
Did
Avara, you can put them to
that
sleep.
help to my
Um,
humor?
uh, Tit not Titania. Well, Titania might actually have one that paralyzes too, but Trinity, the number one, that makes the target unable to die, also holds them in place.
Hmm.
Um, the blinding abilities like Mirage has, and that Excalibur Umbra has, tends to make the enemy stand around while they're blind. Um, Like I said, there's a bunch of abilities.
I think the only one I have of that grouping is, well, technically I have Mirage, but I'm working on her, and she's being lovely to work on. Which would leave Ivara and Excalibur. What do her abilities do?
Who's?
Ivara's.
It's a sleep arrow specifically, which I believe is her number 1, so you have access to it immediately. But the problem with Ivara is that she's so frail.
Yeah.
It's fine, there'll be 2 of us, so it won't be a problem.
Depends if we want to run it in Steel Path or not.
It still won't be a problem. I can crowd control with Zephyr.
Well, we'll give it a shot then.
Because I'm pretty sure it can't get picked up by my tornado. If it can get picked up by my tornado, then I'm wrong. I cannot crowd control for this.
Yeah, that's gonna cause a problem. Aura mods. Just gonna rebuild this a little bit.
Okay.
You don't have summons. You don't have much health, but I don't have a better arcane. Ooh, while invisible, gain plus 25 ability strength. That's actually good.
That's really good for her if you're playing a permanent invisibility build.
Permanent, no, but I have very few arcanes worth putting on. Probably don't need rush. Especially not in that slot, but... Duration would affect the sleep duration, wouldn't it? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We'll do that then.
And more importantly, it decreases how quickly you spend energy while you're invisible.
Even more important.
Excuse me.
I'm not subsuming this Warframe at the moment.
So I'm using my Kuva Checker on Zephyr. It has a base crit chance of 50%. So
Okay.
with critical delay, that puts it up to 150%. Zephyr's ability adds 150% critical chance while she's in the air. So that puts its critical chance up to 225%.
Just a little bit.
Yeah. And this particular weapon, it's not a sniper rifle, but it has a thing so that if you do headshots with it, it does an additional 50% headshot damage.
Okay.
And I believe that a headshot also triggers a radial hit.
Okay.
So yeah, if I can get headshots while in the air, you know, doing fancy shots, I will just kill groups of enemies. It's kind of hilarious.
Gotta love when a plan comes together.
Oh, and this is also the rifle that I wanted to show you the reload on.
Okay. Bombard, so Grenier.
If I remember, and I probably don't, it is,
I
I
guess
believe
either.
it's Mars. Hold on. You were gonna say?
I was gonna say I would have guessed Earth or Lua.
They don't usually have Lua as one.
It listed as an option, but that doesn't mean it's good.
I'm really surprised that a Bombard is on Earth. Oh, but if you looked it up, sure, choose one of those nodes.
I didn't look it up. I'm looking at the Daily Samaras task regions.
I didn't even realize they did that.
Yeah, if you hover over it, Mercury, Earth, Mars, Saturn, Uranus. I think it's just a Grenier.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's not helpful.
Not particularly.
Where is the capture here? Why am I absolutely blind? Maybe there isn't one here. Oh, it's probably screwed up because of some of these other nodes that are getting put down. Okay, that would make sense. Where's the other one? Not that. Okay, I'm just gonna look it up. Bombard. And it's just a normal Bombard, correct? Sarah's Lex.
Sarah's Lex.
Yeah.
I do have that node open. Ooh, it's capture.
Yes. For most of these nodes, you can get away with it on a capture.
That's not bad then. Okay, Ver, let's die quickly because frail frame. So third is invis. First cycle to sleeping arrows.
Your weapons make music, and the enemy calls for a song. There is a sanctuary target here, Hunter. I sense it. Track it with the synthesis scanner. Don't let it escape.
Invalid request. There are no security protocols active.
Target located. Bring them in.
There it is. Right for synthesis. Tame this creature so you may perform the synthesis I
You
require.
quit running away, you little
Oh, that
jerk.
wasn't the right one.
The capture target has vital information.
You
that
know,
we will
in
need to
retrospect, I
extract.
probably
We
should
need
have
our
done some
subject
stuff with
brought back
Ivara
alive.
prior to attempting to use her. Why can't
Why?
I have no idea how to
Success.
switch stuff.
Captive
I'm
is
dead.
safely in our hands.
What do you mean
Congratulations,
switch
Tenno.
stuff?
Her arrows.
You tap to cycle. Okay, it says yeah, I'm picking you up, but it's not showing me numbers. Here we go. You tap to cycle, and then you hold to use.
Oh, okay.
Okay, now for you guys.
Oh, okay, I see where it is now. Where is he? That did not work. But I got the
He's
points
immune.
on him anyway, so...
He's immune to sleep?
Either that or I shot just before him. Either one is possible.
Studied for integration into
It's area.
Thank you.
So unless you completely missed him.
I don't think so. I guess he was probably immune.
Like, ow. Oh, you're bleeding
What?
out again.
Yep. Ow. My operator died as well.
Yeah. I mean, your operator's not built to be tanky.
Really isn't.
No, I decided to... Oh my goodness. What are you doing back there? Are you fighting these guys?
Not intentionally.
Like, I mean, you should have a couple seconds of vulnerability after I pick you up, and you're still in the same spot.
Yeah. I don't have a potato in Navara, so I had to give up, I don't know, like 20 or 30% armor. 20, I don't know, 15% armor. For mods, so, yeah.
Marines inbound.
They fought well. Good deaths all.
I mean, since you love the ability so much, you could replace her number 2 with your Nova Balls.
I did. That's what I needed the
Oh,
mod for. I'm live streaming and the one guy suggested it. Seemed like a good idea because it's also damage reduction as well as decent proximity damage.
Yeah, it just kind of wrecks her stealth thing abilities. But you're not really playing her for that anyway.
Not at the moment, no. Though I'm not sure that her second ability really... Well, I mean, I guess it works for stealth, sort of.
No, that's not what I mean by it screws it up. Your orbs hitting people will alert them. Otherwise,
they can see me.
otherwise you can run around and do headshots all day from people who don't notice you.
Well, I could still do that. The null stars don't self-regen, so...
Synthesis scanner
Yeah.
is detecting a potential target.
Well, again, it's not something particularly useful to do in multiplayer.
Valid request. There are no security protocols active.
You found a
I
target. Capture them quickly before they escape.
I'm
Success. The captive
reacting.
Yeah, I know. As soon as you were talking about how frail you were, then you decided to stand there and pick him up, I'm like, oh, okay.
I'm gonna be honest, I'm used to playing frames that can tank a little bit more than Ivara. It's been a very long time since I've so much as
Stay focused.
clicked on
There's
Ivara
a
to
heavy
play.
unit approaching.
You are looking for your synthesis target, right?
Yeah, he's still ahead of us.
Okay.
Usually I think there's somewhere in the line of where you have to actually go, so...
No, they are not always.
Not always, but usually. Where is it I gotta go?
Yep, jump, yep.
Oh.
Oh,
Go,
by the way,
75% damage reduction. You didn't save me enough. I might be able to just get myself back up, though. I desperately need to get an amp. Like, very desperately.
I'm not gonna disagree.
All right, Hunter. I will reward you should you perform synthesis.
Sweet. Is that one? Oh, nope, you are right. It is working. It's just not freezing it in the way I'd expected it to. There we go. That should be it. Did I miss? Nope, nope. Still got one more. There we go. Well, I got him.
You impress me, Hunter. This specimen will be
I did that much.
integration into Sanctuary. Thank you.
And that makes two of us. Oh, wait, can I get you up?
Yes.
Seems like a good idea.
For the record, this is not a tanky build unless I'm in the air. Picking up people is not how I stay alive. Oh, for Pete's sakes.
You down again?
No. Okay, before I go to that platform, come over here for a quick second. Where'd you go? There you are. Here's my. Oh, for Pete's sakes! Where am I taking damage? Oh, an idiot on the turret.
There,
Okay.
there, and a handful of other theirs.
Never mind. Let's just go. There's a turret right here that my funnels are not picking up the people from. We'll do it at the start of the next mission, assuming that you need another synthesis target.
Yeah, I do need one more. Grinding Samaris for companion ribbons to sell.
Yeah, I know, but it's between 2 and 4, right? So.
Yeah, this one's 3. I was answering the guy that messaged on Twitch. I think he's on Twitch.
No.
Let's try this one more time, see if I can't get a bar down a little bit more.
Oh, why am I not turning on number 3?
Your number 3 does something good, doesn't it?
Basically makes me immune to range attacks.
Yeah, it sounds pretty useful.
I say basically because AoEs are still a problem, but okay. So here's the reload on this gun.
Only with true mastery of the Tenno arsenal.
Okay, that's a pretty good reload.
Like I said, I thought you'd like it.
Let's see, second for null stars. Why am I beating people up? I don't know.
Target located. Bring them in. We cannot let our target know we're here. Track them down.
Bounce over here because I don't have the necessary things to pick up.
There,
Stay
knocked us
focused.
down.
There's a heavy unit approaching.
Ow. I fell.
Mission complete. The captive has been escorted to the extraction point. Well done.
Where do I gotta go?
The art of combat.
We gotta kill people now.
Oh.
It switched.
Master, the canvas of war.
Come on. I got null stars. There you go.
So just FYI, in case you forgot about how this tornado works, if you shoot the tornado, you do damage to everybody in it. Or
Duly
even
noted.
attack it. So.
If I do that, then yep, that works. Where?
Okay. on the ground. There we
Okay.
go.
Apparently
some
he can
reason-
make it through.
Well, yeah, the instant death thing failed to trigger. That sometimes happens even with players. So it doesn't respawn you.
Quality programming.
Watch yourself.
In all fairness, that happens in almost every game. There can be little holes.
I know, it's usually a fun little thing to try and find them all. I'm just gonna make that a little
That's
bit
fine.
faster. Oh, I was just mercy killing him instead of sorting him to death. In the interest of a little bit of time. Oh, is there gonna be a stalker?
I think that's a lich.
Is that a lich? Oh, wait, this tile could have liches. I'm gonna just not stand around. Oh, wait. That's why it gave the ending.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
There's your synthesis target. Dang it, my tornado does pick him up.
Perfect specimen. Trap it so you can synthesize it.
Okay, well, we'll have to wait for it to time out, because I can't get rid of it early.
Do we? Do we really? I could just get him in here. Like that.
Okay. Well, that works.
I mean, you know, we could wait for it to finish, or I could just get him in there. It's,
Successful one.
That's
either one
fair.
works for me.
To claim your reward.
I honestly didn't think it'd be easy to get those targets with the mobs of enemies around him.
That one had like one other thing. If there was a mob of enemies, it would have been difficult.
Okay.
But with just one, it kind of just meant if I traced him around, it was not hard.
Yes, yes, Nox.
I killed it.
Thank you. Have some speed.
Most annoying thing about the Plink's AoE, if I am near it, I get knocked back pretty good.
Most radio weapons do that.
Ow. Oh, my
That's why
goodness.
I don't recommend having blast on a melee weapon.
Thank you. I'm also not being a very flamey boy right now. I do not have my Ignis. I have instead the Strun, which is a Strun.
I am detecting a
What do you need
prosecutor.
flamey for?
Ready for a tough fight.
It's more effective than the Strun.
Okay, so it's nothing specifically to do with the flamethrower, it's just not as an effective of a weapon.
More or less. I could grab the Astilla Prime and it would be better than the Strun. Because it's actually fairly decent.
Now again, you're just doing the strun for
Ranks and they are on the run.
Master.
master rank.
Very successful mission. Find
And I just haven't
extraction.
ground it yet. It may wind up getting,
You have proven the
I might wind up
prosecutors are not
doing
invincible.
SO for it.
Hmm.
I'm not sure if I care to grind it out normally or not. It doesn't kill things.
You're bringing a non-potatoed weapon into Steel Path, and you're wondering why it doesn't kill things.
It doesn't kill things in non-steel path. That's more what I was referring to. Here, I expect things to not die. I've only got 2 potatoed things right now.
Well, I don't know. I find that non-potatoed stuff is fine for normal content, even before I was MR30.
Like I said, it's the Strun specifically. Do you need to go to Samaris?
No, I haven't done mine yet.
Okay, well, I'm gonna pop over to him quickly.
What even is my target?
We could do it. I wouldn't complain about the extra Summer
Yeah,
stamina.
no, we'll do it after you turn yours in. Corrupted crewman.
The multitude of creatures. What a pity. This creature will forever be unaware
So that's
of
the
contribution to the
easy capture in the void.
Easy capture in the void?
Yep.
That's not bad at all. I'm also now realizing I think the party's been set to public this time. This whole time. It has. Switches.
No, we were playing normal missions.
Fair.
Now, if we were on public for this part, we're more likely to get randoms, or more so the problem, join into other people's squads and so the target won't spawn.
So where is it we need to go?
Void, the easy capture is Hepit.
A bit. You'll have to start. I don't have that node.
Okay, let me switch to Steel Path.
I've also switched to Nova because I need to get more used to using Avara on regular stuff before I continue trying on Steel Path. And very possibly throw a potato in. Oh. And maybe get used to not always starting them, so I don't have to actually check the box. Oh.
What?
Oh, after this minute, I'll just have to go get supper.
worthy foes. Underestimate them at your peril. Channel, I am detecting a synthesis target. Use the synthesis scanner to track the creature.
There we go.
Target located. Bring them in.
Enough out of you.
In my head, I keep going, I also haven't even started on my Archon stuff for the week.
Captive is safely in our
But then I
hands.
also just realized it's Monday.
Congratulations,
Yeah.
Not a huge concern that I haven't done the Archon hunt or the Nitro Cells yet. Would try Deep Archimedian, not tier 5 with Cavia, so not an option.
I haven't tried it yet.
Is it not this way? No, it is this way. Is it this way too? It is this way too.
All right, Hunter. I will reward you.
Ah, you found it?
Should you perform
Mhm.
synthesis.
Where'd he go?
He's invisible.
Stay focused.
Oh,
There's a
he can
heavy
just stay
unit
invisible?
approaching.
No. It's for a brief period of time, but if you had looked where he was when he went invisible, the orange spheres were still there.
Oh.
Very good.
Be back.
How long is it gonna take?
We'll say, I don't know, between 5 and 10 minutes.
Okay, I'm gonna go do the dishes quickly. So feel free to do other stuff when you get back if I'm not back yet.
I'll probably be eating when I get back, so that works perfectly.
Okay.
The sentients are not laughing at my jokes. Did they adapt to my humor?
Lucy Stella, I will not be giving you my Discord because I am not interested in profile pic art or banner art or anything of that sort at the moment. As much as that stuff does sound interesting, I just have no interest in it. On that note, I am probably just going to close the stream for now. I will be going on a walk soon. I've been asked to do that, so it's likely going to be a few minutes, fair few minutes before I'll be able to continue playing. In light of that, and as I said, I'm going to just end the stream there.